Good evening, Delano Silva. I was going over a problem that we currently have here in Florida. Negative nematodes. What is the answer? What is the solution to that? So, one has to go 18 inches below to avoid them. What is nature telling you when you have to go 18 inches below? So, let's do math. If I got to go 18 inches below, I add 18 and 18. 18 and 18 is what? And I have to break it down in layman's terms, simple equations of chemical. Well, we're gonna take all of that because it's hard to explain in scientific form. So we're gonna explain it on the simplest level, nature itself. If I had to go 18 inches below, that tells me that the soil, the true soil, is missing a subtotal of 36 inches. Mm-hmm. 36 inches. So that means they came in with chemical engineered sand for draining. We have clay here in Port St. Lucie. That means you have to go wherever you can get it from. Get clay, bring it to the subsurface, mix it to what you got. Absence of clay inside of sand, you got a vast amount of bad nematodes when you have sandy soil. 18 inches below. You have to get below them, or you have to build up 36 inches. Compost, 36 inches if you're doing a yard. 36 inches. You're doing a garden, you're going to get hammered because you have too much uncovered space, which means there's going to be an abundance of damp targeting your little area where you're gardening. So if you're going to do it, do the whole 36 inches around your entire property, other than your walkways. That will balance out. Then you can go out there and you can spray, you can incorporate beneficial predatory nematodes. Now you just set the ecosystem. Now if your neighbors are flooded with the bad guys, they come in, that's a constant food source for them. That's how you combat that. So that's how you get around the little fucked up nematodes in Florida. Don't go down, build up. Build up to where the soil was supposed to be, 36 inches. All right, love you guys, I'm out. Keep it pushing. Oh yeah, we starting this thing. I have a GoFundMe, and I'm starting a March of Quarters campaign. It'll be most appreciated. We ain't asking for dollars, we asking for quarters. We're gonna do this humbly. Quarters. Simply go to my GoFundMe page. You can send it there, or you can send it to me directly at P.O. Box 7603, Port St. Lucie, 34985. That's my P.O. Box. That's my business P.O. Box at Growstars. We also started another program doing American coconut core, producing American coconut core here. The subtotal for that, to get that up and running right away, would be $16,000. I can get the machinery out of upper state. It costs like $4 grand. Modify it. Has a hammer mill on it. I'm gonna modify the system directly. The 16 grand covers all of that. That produces at least, materials cost me about 35, and the machinery will cost about 4, plus adding a diesel engine, which is about another 2. The guys that I'm gonna run, that's gonna run me about 2,500. It's a 4-man crew, including myself. So 5. That'll put us about 45 yards. 45 yards an hour. Once I modify that machine to my specs, that'll put us at 45 yards an hour per hour. Once I have sufficient amounts of material. There's another machine. We have to build up our capital to get that. It's a little better machine, but I had to modify what I can get for the $4 grand plus an additional 3. So it's a subtotal of 7, plus the crew, plus the material. So all we need is $16,000 to actually get that up and going. I will lease the property. We ain't buying no property. Not at the gate. We ain't got it like that. We can lease the property. We can lease 3 acres for about $350. That's sufficient enough land to do that. And then I had to build a trommel. Ain't nothing but I could build that out very, very easily. And then screen it. It cost me like $200, $300. Technical that way, I can do it. As long as I got the equipment, it's already here. It's already here. Thanks to my father, Trent Williams, and many other people that's well versed into the field. Learn how to cut steel. Learn how to weld. You gotta be self-reliant. Can't run out and just say, here's money, here's money, here's money, here's money. It's not good for the bottom line. Especially if an owner of a business, he can't guide his men to build a piece of equipment that's gonna save him money plus make him money. Don't get involved with that. It's called capital loss. You flatlining, you'll flatline a business like that. Spread the word. Love the support. Love talking to you guys. If you want to get in contact with me directly on my business phone, it's business purposes. This ain't, if you need help in certain areas, I collaborate with multiple people that's starting out into the industry. I give them some sort of guidance on materials, like minerals, various materials that's better in comparison to other ones. Now, if you're using pine bark has a high content of sulfur. That's why most people use pine bark. That's why they try and target pine bark. It fractions, it breaks down, but it also has a sulfur content because it comes from the pine tree, because of the resin, the sap. And we know this because the pine tree produces a lot of pollen. That yellow pollen that comes off the pine tree is actually contains sulfur. Set them side by side. You can send them to the lab. It won't have as much as volcanic sulfur because that's condensed. It's condensed and it's condensed under a constant huge source of pressure, and it's basically purified. Sulfur alone can actually start a fire. You can start a fire with sulfur. Many things you can do with sulfur. All right, that's the end of that subject. We're doing our ORME, Omari certifications. We're doing another certification here in Florida for our products. We're stepping up our game. We're bringing the actual value to our products as they're supposed to be. Does it make sense of me bringing something into the market, to the market's table, at less of a value than something that's being imported? The name of the game here is to make money. I'm not trying to hurt nobody. I'm trying to take care of my family. That's just it. It's business. If I can help you, I'll help you. If I can give you some information that's going to help you get further, I'll do that. It's not hurting me. It's not hurting me. Now, if you jump up into my realm of my products, trying to develop it on the sneak, and I find out through my lawyers that actually search to see if companies are doing something shady, I'm not going to shut you down. Just pay the fee, pay to play. That's all it is. That's all it is. Nothing personal. Pay to play. You want to use it? Then you use it. Just pay this fee. That's all it's going to be. Not going to sue you. Not going to do any of that. You don't pay the fee. Well, guess what? We'll take it to the next step. Last I checked, airplanes ain't stopped flying. I will gladly fly to your location in your state, and we'll be in court. It's just business. Or I have my lawyers go out there. It's just business. All right, love you guys. GoFundMe, PayPal at Delano Silver Growstars. We're doing our next certification of a reseller because some people, they love the coconut core. We're not producing it in sufficient amounts yet because we're lacking finances for the equipment. So I partnered up with another company and they have it. They're here in America and we can get it from them. We're doing the reseller certification on that. So either. I'm in the business to make money. Not curry favors, not selling out. My goal is to make money, provide for my family. And that's basically it. You know. All right. If I can help the little guys, I will. If you're honest and straightforward, I'm an easy guy. I don't bend over backwards and I don't stoop forward with my ass in the air. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Keep it real. Keep it pushing.